disco about 20 times a day. It's worrying, especially considering his political views. Detective Dubois is, as you may know, a Mazovian socio-economist. He wants to liquidate the ruling class. Others still, he is also an ultra-liberal hustler who is always on the grind. How he reconciles these 2 points of view, I do not know. And then there's the motor carriage in the sea, and the constant smoking everywhere, all the time. But despite all this, he is a great detective. One of the best I have seen, in fact. He can talk human beings into telling him everything, and he doesn't stop. In all the time I've spent with him, he has not once stopped pursuing leads, however far-fetched and tangential. He is tireless, madly driven. And he solved it, near perfectly. In 1 week we have a confession, a murder weapon, and the perpetrator, locked on the island right now, awaiting transportation. He apprehended a straggler who stayed hidden for 50 years, ever since the revolution, who's probably committed other murders over those years. Oh, and he also discovered a new species.
A new species?
A colossal stick insect, 3 meters tall. It's on the island, camouflage. I know this sounds fantastic, but I'm a 4 times decorated lieutenant of the RCM. I do not make up encounters with cryptids to spice up my day. I am very, very sane.
I don't doubt you, Lieutenant. If you say it was the Insulindian phasmid, then it was the Insulindian phasmid. By God, is it somehow connected to the case?
The killer did not seem to be aware of the phasmid's presence. Exhibiting a strange, atypical dementia, he fell into a stupor after its appearance. He became near catatonic.
So
We could order a search. I could get people from EPIS on the island, entomologists, doctors. There must be signs of it in the reeds. If we found the Insulindian phasmid, well, that would be absolutely exceptional. The PR value alone. Lilianovich. A revolutionary matronym. The custom started in Grad, where they have patronyms. This man's mother was Lily.
So, it is what a...
Thank you, Trant. Thank you for that piece of cultural theory. You said you have a motive?
Of course, excuse me, I just thought it was noteworthy.
Jealousy.
A strange psychosexual fascination, the result of spending all this time in solitude on the island. Also, we have ballistics from the gun, matching...
It's a clean win.
It's way more than that.
I've never doubted you can pull yourself together and work in bouts.
God damn it. Doesn't it ever leave? It will pass in time.
This is a conversation for when we are no longer out in the open.
Understood, of course.
But a case against Everard.
I would prefer not to partake in anything union-related, for political...
How? It seems to be ongoing.
He didn't quite solve it. He cross-pollinated information between the company rep and Everard.
What? Hand clear the terminal? You bet it was. Sounds to me like you got played by Claire. And it's true. You are his little peony. Maybe. Certainly. You're ever... Is that why you want us to investigate the assassination of the previous Union head?
No, it's nothing like that. He was reckless with information, but ethical. We don't owe anyone anything. This allowed us to stabilize things in Martinez.
God, calm down, Jean.
Who's Kuno?
You don't want to know.
You're right, Lieutenant. I don't. You snorted the drugs, I know you did. It's alright. I mean, at this point, anything is but the drink. I don't know what a doomed commercial area is. Yeah, honestly, it doesn't... I don't want to, but you discovered a new species. So I have to. Jude?
Anything that ends the trial is okay with me.
You haven't been drinking, she thinks. So, maybe this time.
Agreed. The public relations potential of this is too valuable to let...
Okay. We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be taken into custody.
Now you will find the man looks jingling his car keys in his pocket.
No. You're too unstable to work for a mob boss. You're suicidal, Harry. No mob boss would take you.
I assure you, I wouldn't...
He would immediately back. I told you it's not that bad.
Who are you? You're a... Well, obviously you're not a...
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron. It's getting really cold outside. Should we maybe...
Harry, it explains everything. The running around, the jumping, the bicep girth, your inexplicable facial hair. The fact that you don't seem to know what homosexuality is, and how you're able to perform a 360-degree spin kick too.
The raw, robust stamina output. Also, this guy. Just
The regular. You found some chick. She inspired you to fight the big fight. Be more than you are.
you. Every morning, walking from Voyager Road to teach gym.
In your 20s or late 20s, you've...
I knew it. I knew no normal human being can run like that. He's an honest-to-God gym teacher.
It's not a mystery. Some chick fucked you over.
You really went with it too. Really, Maxim.
Dora something. Dora England.
Not Dora Dubois.
No one is married anymore. This is Revachol. God, I don't know.
6 years and you haven't gotten over it. What the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah. Or 7. You're not doing too good there. It's an old man thing. 2 old years equal incredibly bangable. Extremely fuckable, Harry. Gorgeous.
Heartbreak, welcome. Pain, welcome.
I've only seen a picture, but it's up.
Look, the sun is...
I think she taught in the Académie des Arts, east of the river. Way east. Hard to say which came first, the middle-class chick or the drink. My point is, you need to see a psychiatrist about this shit. Not a psychologist. Several degrees order. Us? With the bloody murder.
That's not true. Jamrock is too big for one precinct. You are just understaffed.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You're being kind.
Get back to it. We left Torson and McLean to run the Sea Wing. It's not good.
So he remembers that. Yes, there may have been a random...
Shooting up churches never is. I was out of town, to be clear.
Our enemies were hiding in a church, to the best of our information. That's it.
He means it. The RCM and its enemies will not be discovered.
Okay. It's not the bloody murder station. It's an old converted silk.
Jamrock is the largest ghetto in Rivachol. Faubourg.
The press will blow over. Jamrock is lucky to have you.
Thank you again, Lieutenant.
Well, first I will go back to my station and write the most detailed report anyone has ever seen. It will have to be good to cover all these. Then I will have a serious talk with my captain. Detective, we just stopped a small-scale war. Something is happening to Revachol. I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM. We need to get ready, infiltrate, investigate.
Distant traffic. A scrap of newspaper drifts by, carried by.
Talk to Captain Price? I'd rather not ruffle the feathers of two captains with my doom-mongering. Work with Price? I'm flattered, but I don't know if I...
Would fit him. Am crazy enough. Can take the stress. He doesn't know how to finish the sentence.
Flattered? You're...
I would have to tie things up in GRIH first. But, I mean, whatever is coming, Jamrock will be more central to it.
And we also have a huge caseload, Lieutenant.
I do like the sound of that.
Good.
Fuck it, let's go. Trump...
The great district hums in the falling rain. A chessboard of wooden houses, 80,000 living souls, fire traps as far as the eye can see. You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. En route, Dawson? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstein? No. Vicmere? Yes. Dubois? Of course. Really? Nick Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Potomley Price gestures with a ballpoint pen. It's dim in his office, and the...
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?